Hey guys, what is up? iRaspberry Kiwi here, and today I'm back on Black Ops 3 for you guys, but here's a different kind of video. I want to take this time here that I have and do kind of like a story time. So the story that I want to tell you guys is when I almost died. Now, I know it sounds kind of far-fetched or dumb or whatever, but this legitimately happened. This was back in 2010. I was falling asleep in my living room, right? And when I was falling asleep, I guess there was a Black Widow in the house, and most people aren't allergic to Black Widows, and when you get bit by one, you're not really affected by it. Unfortunately, I got bit around 10:30 at night. I passed out on the floor, and it bit me in the leg. I remember waking up in excruciating pain, and I mean, like, this was probably the worst pain I ever felt in my life, and it was just shooting straight up my leg and into my stomach, I guess you could say. And so my brother woke up and he was like, "Dude, are you okay?" And I was like, "No, I don't know what's wrong, and I'm like hurting really bad." And he's like, "Do you want me to go get mom?" I said, "Yeah, go get mom." And so I'm like 14 at the time, and not really knowing what's going on, and I'm just in a lot of pain. And so I'm like, "Yeah, get mom." So my mom comes out and she's like, "Hey, what's wrong?" And I'm like, "I don't know, I'm having this pain in my leg, it's shooting up, my leg is burning, it feels like it's on fire." And as soon as I said that, here comes a Black Widow crawling out from under the couch. So my mom kills it, and she's like, "Here, take some ibuprofen, go take a bath, see if that helps you." And so I did what my mom said, and I went and took a bath, and I overheard my mom and my brother talking, saying, "Oh, he could have gotten bit by this Black Widow, and if he did, basically we need to take him to the hospital." So I guess it's like once a year when I actually got to the hospital. It's like a once in a year thing that people actually get bit. Anyways, so I go back to, I get out of the bath and I go back to sleep, and I remember waking up with this really dull back pain. Like, this back pain was just like, I don't know, it felt like I just had like a knife just in my back, like, and someone was like pulling it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it wouldn't stop, and it hurt. And then I remember, my abdomen just tensioning up, like it's just solid as a rock, and I couldn't breathe. Like, I could take one breath and it was just like I couldn't breathe. It was horrible. And so we rushed to the hospital, and I was there for like 2 hours, and like an hour or two in the waiting room, just sitting there like trying to catch my breath, trying to breathe, and I just couldn't breathe. It sucked, guys. It was horrible. And so I finally got back into the room to see the doctor, and he gave me morphine and some Valium and whatnot, trying to calm my muscles down, trying to soothe the pain, and it just was not working. And I remember like the genuine thought of death in my mind. I was like, I'm gonna die. And so he, it took them about 2 hours to make antivenom, and I guess it's so rare that they didn't even have antivenom made for it. And he was telling me like, "Oh, you're pretty lucky. You're one of the only people who come in for a Black Widow bite every year." And so, he finally gives me the antivenom like 2 hours later, and then I remember about 15 to 30 minutes in to receiving the antivenom, my muscles started calming down, and the actual morphine and Valium actually started kicking in and taking all the pain away and everything. It was insane, but that's pretty much the time that I almost died. After that, I mean, I went home, and I don't remember much after that. I remember after I got home, it was like sleep. All the Valium was just, I was so relaxed, I just passed out, and I couldn't wake up, and I don't know, it was crazy. For the next like 3 or 4 days, it was solid, like just sleep, like that's all that I really did. And so yeah, a little bit of an experience there, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. Thought it'd be kind of cool, do something different for a change, bring you guys a video that I've never brought to you guys before, kind of like a story time, but in the game. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. If you like what you hear or like this kind of style of video, let me know down in the comments below. Drop a like on the video, share it with your friends, the homeless man down the street. Do what you need to do. And don't forget to check out my Facebook page. You'll be updated whenever I do live events, and you'll also be updated whenever I do videos. So that's just a heads up for you guys. Alright, that's it for now. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.